The New York Rangers are not just getting players back. They are regaining structural pillars of their identity. Igor Shesterkin and Adam Fox return at a moment when the season was tilting toward uncertainty. The Olympic break may have paused the schedule, but it did not pause the consequences. A 2-11 stretch exposed how fragile depth can be when elite talent is removed from the equation. Shesterkin's absence reshaped the defensive psychology. Fox's absence reshaped the team's puck movement. Together, their injuries disrupted rhythm, confidence, and special teams efficiency. This is not simply about healthier bodies. It is about restoring tactical balance. The Rangers have looked disjointed, especially under sustained offensive pressure. The Flyers' game becomes more than a restart. It becomes a temperature check. Can the Rangers recalibrate immediately, or has the damage already settled in? Mike Sullivan called it a huge boost. But beyond morale, it is structural. Elite goaltending and elite defense are not luxuries in this conference. They are prerequisites. Before his injury, Shesterkin posted stability. A .913 save percentage does not scream dominance, but it anchors a team that plays aggressively and occasionally exposes its defensive gaps. The moment he collapsed without contact was more than a scare. It was symbolic of how quickly momentum can disappear in an NHL season. Jonathan Quick was forced into a heavy role. A 1.80 record with an .853 save percentage did not just hurt the standings. It hurt belief. Goaltending sets emotional tone. When confidence dips in net, defenders hesitate, and risk management shifts drastically. Shesterkin's return restores aggression. Defensemen can step up at the blue line again. Forwards can press without fearing. Every breakdown becomes a goal against. If he finds rhythm quickly, this Rangers team changes overnight. If he struggles, questions will return even louder. Adam Fox is not just a defenseman. He is the connective tissue of transition. Without him, puck exits became slower, and the power play lost clarity. Since November 29th, he has barely played. Injuries interrupted any continuity. 28 points in 38 games show what the Rangers missed. Fox's vision dictates tempo. He reads lanes before they open. Without him, the power play shuffled, searching for a new quarterback. The Rangers' offensive zone time declined. Breakouts lacked precision. Zone entries required more effort, and scoring chances dipped accordingly. Fox returning means cleaner entries, faster distribution, and more layered attack patterns. At 5-on-5 and on the man advantage. In tight playoff races, possession and transition matter most. Fox directly influences both. That is why his return may prove as impactful as Shesterkin's. Confidence in hockey is contagious. So is doubt. The Rangers experienced both extremes within a matter of weeks. A 2-11 stretch leaves scars, even if injuries explain it. Losing habits can settle in faster than teams expect. Bringing back elite players signals belief in the locker room. It tells the group that stability is returning. Connor Sheary's return adds depth, but this is primarily about leadership cores. Fox and Shesterkin influence how the room feels before puck drop. The Olympic break acted as a buffer. Time allowed bodies to heal, but also allowed reflection on what the identity should be. Now, urgency replaces recovery. The standings do not wait. Momentum must be rebuilt immediately. Against divisional competition, the Eastern Conference is unforgiving. Margins are thin. One extended slump can define a season. With Shesterkin and Fox back, the Rangers re-enter the race as a structurally different team than the one that struggled in January. If they stabilize defensively, they become dangerous again. Few teams match their top-end talent when fully healthy. However, reintegration carries risk. Timing may be off, expectations may be high, and pressure will be immediate. Thursday is not just a return. It is a statement opportunity. A dominant performance reopens belief. A shaky one reignites scrutiny. The Rangers are healthy. Now comes the harder part, proving that health alone can rewrite the trajectory of their season.